Hi there and welcome back to day 3 of Vidvember. Today is a busy day for me. It's my son's birthday, so we're doing lots of planning, getting things going. After yesterday's video, I put a video out online and then had to bake cakes all night, as we do as parents. Me and my wife, so we baked lots of cakes for him to take to school today and more baking for cakes today. So it's a busy day once he comes back this evening, and then we've got a party at the weekend. So trying to get these videos out every day. Maybe I didn't think ahead that his birthday's coming up, but hey, you know, this is what it's all about, putting out content and keeping to my plan. So let's go. Today we're going to be talking about automated marketing. What is it? How can you use it? And maybe why should you use it in your own businesses, if you are using it, that is. So automated marketing, what is it? It's generally something that can happen that you can plan ahead, like an email sequence. So let's start with, say, ActiveCampaign. We're using ActiveCampaign as an email service. What we can do is write up a series of emails, maybe 5 or 6 emails, and they go out automatically on every day that you set, or a specific time that you set. Okay, so you've maybe got 5 emails that go out based on, with a day between the first 2, and then maybe a couple of days between the remaining ones. That is what an automated marketing sequence, kind of the basics, is. So it's pretty much a list of emails that maybe go out. So let's say you send out one email and it's got some email and it's got lots of text in it, and you've got a couple of links, okay, and you've got some more text and so on. So you've got one email that goes out to your list. Now, automated marketing is now playing a part where you can start segmenting people that do specific actions within your emails, okay? So you can tag these people based off what they do within an email, even what they do when they visit your website, okay? So you can basically create an automated sequence within an email campaign that sends out specific emails based off certain actions that the person's taken off the first email they got. So an automated sequence could be sent out based off anything. Someone could sign up to your email list to get your free report, a lead magnet, some kind of video course, and then you have an automated sequence behind that which sends out the emails every day to the person receiving them. Now, once they get this email, what they can do, you could set a link in this email, say a link here, and based off whether the user clicks this link to go on to one of the pages on your site, you could tag that person with something relevant that you know about within your software. So it could be ebook 1 or whatever page they were going to, course 1, video 1. So this then allows you to tag that person based off what they've done within that email. You can also do lots of other tracking within email to like ActiveCampaign. You can track like whether they opened the email, you know, whether they've received the email, if they forwarded the email on to someone else. Okay, so if it's forwarded on, you could track that. You could obviously put in other things to see what they do within that email. But one of the key things is where they're going to click on something and open the email, click on something, and go to the web page. So you can tag them at this point where they click on the email. And you can then also have a piece of code in your website that allows you to track various pages. So if they were to visit a page on your site which said like ebook / let's put download, for example. Okay, so you've got a page on your site like that. Now what you can do is, with the tracking code, is you can track how many people who are on your email list visit that web URL. Okay, so if they visited that page, you could also tag them as another tag, tag B. So what you're starting to do now is segmenting what people are doing on your website and from your emails that you're sending out. So if we had this option set up, we have an email set up, we send out an email, if they click a link, they get tagged. Okay, if they visited a certain URL on your website, you could tag them something else. So we're breaking down what our leads are doing, what our customers are doing on our web pages and from our emails. Okay, so remember, your automated sequence is going out over the next week, maybe days every day, or days split between. Whatever happens, you can start tracking what they're doing within your automated sequences. Now, this is where it can get really clever, because what you can do is start triggering other automated sequences based off the actions that someone does on your site or from your other email. So let's say someone clicked another link inside your email, and you then tag that person another tag, say tag C. Okay, and what we could then do is say, right, anyone who gets tagged with our tag C, we're going to start them on our new automated sequence called new A. Let's just call it. This is another automated sequence we have related to whatever they've clicked on. So an example might be something like this. If you were selling something via email, or it was a free course, you were sending people to go to a web page, and they clicked on this one to go to the web page and view it, and they got tagged tag A. Okay. Now let's say you also had a link in there showing that person the pricing of the course maybe that you're selling. Maybe what you're going to start selling the course at later on, you're showing them pricing page. So what you could do is then click on the you're going to tag the people who've showed interest in the pricing link. And from that, you could then start them on another email sequence, giving them a bit more information about the pricing structure and how it works. And you can get very complicated with automated sequences. They can go on and on and on doing different things, because you could then track who opened this email. You know, did they open it? Did they not open it? If they didn't open it, should we send them back to the start of this campaign? It can get very complicated, okay? But a couple of things you should try is basically tagging what links people click, and also tagging what pages they visit on your site, and trying to segment down your customers from what pages they're visiting on your site to maybe what emails they're opening. Now, this would work well. Let's say you had a wine business, for example. You wanted to start tracking people who were visiting certain product pages on your wine website, and you could tag those people based off the URL that they were visiting. If it was a specific red wine, so you could start tagging them named off that red wine, and then you could start tagging other people off the white wine. Now, where this all comes into play is that later on, if you want to send out an email related to a specific wine, you know exactly all the people that visited a certain page on your site, so you could send that group of customers one email. You know they're already interested in the product you're going to email about, so you could tell just those people about that one new product, and hopefully you'd get sales from that. This allows you to not just send out a general email to everyone saying, oh, we've got some new red wine in, this is the Rioja, go and look at it. The point of doing all this automated sequences is that you can segment your list down to exactly what customers are interested in. You'll probably know yourself, when you get an email that's quite general, you're not interested in it. But whereas if someone sends you an email related to something you are interested in, you're most likely going to click on it and go and view what that page is. And the more targeted that email is, the better response rate you're going to get for your emails being opened, also increasing your sales. So it doesn't just mean having 1,000 people on your email list and sending them all the same stuff. That's not the way to go. You should be segmenting it down and only sending targeted emails to the people who are interested in what you're going to be writing about. And the way you know what they're interested in is by setting up these automated sequences. Now, you can go another step further. You can start tracking how many times, if it's 1, 2, or 3 times, the person was to visit a page, and then you could tag that person. Okay, you can tag people based off different goals that they've done in certain other automated marketing campaigns. So the software that does this very nicely is ActiveCampaign. I spoke about it before. I don't want to complicate this whole process. It is very advanced if you want it to be. Okay, but I would say to you, get used to emailing your customers, tagging them based off what emails they open, and also maybe tagging them behind the scenes on what pages they visit on your site, just to get an idea of what they're doing on your website and maybe what emails they're opening based off your subject lines and the content of your emails. So again, it can get very technical, but that's really what an automated marketing sort of system can do for you. The automated marketing side is really just setting up your email campaigns and sending those out. And then, you know, the reason why we're doing it is so that we can start segmenting our groups of customers. And it can be quite fun if you like this kind of stuff and you want to see what your customers are doing. I mean, it's amazing what you can start doing with something like ActiveCampaign. You do need to put on their piece of code on your website. It's a simple piece of code, script you get from their app area on their site. And this piece of code goes on your website and it then starts allowing you to track customers that are already on your email list inside ActiveCampaign. Right, so I hope I have not scared you when it comes to automated marketing. Don't let it become confusing. Don't let it become complicated. Keep it as simple as possible, doing just the tagging and maybe tagging what people open emails. Okay, just keep it really simple. And once you get a feel of how it works, then you can start digging deeper and going a bit more complex into all these different areas of what people are doing within your emails. So stick with it. Try it. If you don't have any automated sequences set up and you're not using a service that allows this, ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft is another one, Ontraport is another one. they have the same sort of systems, these marketing sequences that you can build and trigger-based actions that you can set based off what customers are doing. There are a few other services out there that do it as well. I'm not going to give you more information. You can go and look for it. You might be using other services like Drip and ConvertKit as well. These are other email services that do similar things. But check if you have the automated sequences. It's definitely a good thing to have in your business if you do have regular emails going out. You really want to start breaking down the customers and what they're doing. Remember, send out targeted emails specifically to people who want to get what you're telling them about. Don't be sending general emails to everyone. Break them down, segment them, and just send that group of customers that one email. So, thank you again for watching Vidvember. This is day 3. We'll be going on to day 4, obviously tomorrow. Lots more content to come. Please post any questions or comments below us. You can contact me through my site. Share this on social media. It'd be much appreciated. And until the next video, we'll see you soon.